Jorge, unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. You walked into that arena with a lot of boos. You walked out with silence. What does it feel like to silence the O2 Arena?
If anybody heard my interviews prior to this, I said I live for that. And that's to take the breath out of everybody so you can hear pin drops. You can feel the electricity when you're coming in there. And it's amazing to silence people. It's a drug that most people haven't ever tasted. Man's tried to duplicate it, but they can't find the recipe for it, you know? So I'm glad I got the recipe.
Let's talk about that opening sequence.
Maybe, maybe not. If you, hey, come over here, say it to my face, bro.
That's assault, bro. That's assault. Assault, man. Walk this way. Come on. Everybody's going to die. You can't come back to the hotel.
Jorge Masvidal and Leon Edwards kind of got into a little bit of something backstage. We kind of want to get some more updates on that, so let's hear from Laura Sanko. Laura, what can you tell us about the exchange between the two fighters?
Well, Karen, as you saw just moments ago, I was in the middle of a live interview with Jorge Masvidal when Leon Edwards walked past, threw a comment in Jorge's direction having something to do with July, International Fight Week. Jorge said something back. I'm not entirely sure exactly what was said. Jorge walked his direction.
And what
Leon
do you want?
walked his direction, and then punches were thrown. Actually connected with Leon, and he did receive a cut, received medical attention after that. The men were separated. Security did a great job of keeping things under control back here. A few corners did get involved, but everybody has been separated at this point. No official word on any financial repercussions or anything along that line. And at this point, Leon Edwards has left the building, and Jorge Masvidal has been escorted out.
Obviously a great card that extended a little after the main event from what we saw backstage. Can you give us any further information on what happened back there? And it seems like maybe those guys are gone at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think as much, you guys actually probably know way more than I do, considering it's probably out on a variety of platforms. I was just shown the video backstage by Randy. Looks like, altercation feeding from an interview. Not sure how it was instigated, not sure the aftermath or if any damage was done. But yeah, I mean, in situations like this sort of underscores the high quality level of our security team. What I've been told was that things were sort of, handled under control, rectified fairly quickly. In situations like this, when we've had incidents like this in the past, first order of business is to make sure that the camps are separated, people go different directions, and everything's calmed down because, as we talked about before, number one priority for us, not only is, our fans when we're in a live event scenario and our athletes, but it's the staff and it's the, kind people that help us and host us in this building. So we want to make sure no one gets hurt. That's where we're at right now. Our global security team led by Steve Reed is an extremely capable bunch, and I'm sure as things progress, we'll feel, pretty confident about, next steps.
Do you know why the decision was made to not have them here? Was there any damage done, or why the decision was made not to have?
So as part of, my kind of previous message, one of the orders of business is to make sure that things calm down as soon as possible. Part of that is ensuring that we get groups separated. And so it just didn't make sense to have anyone in the building, quite frankly.
Fair enough. And Masvidal, obviously, you got $100,000 in bonus money tonight. So, but I'm curious, will there be any sanctions or anything on either one of these guys?
Too early to tell. We'll regroup. This has all happened in, the last 15 minutes or 20 minutes. So too early to tell. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll review it. You know, Dana's already looking at it. We'll review everything, all the details over the weekend, Monday morning, and take next steps from there.